Night 10. We are on 33,000, over 33,000 hits. What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome, everyone. This is my 1 million Sword Strikes in a Year quest, side quest, journey, whatever. Just got home. I had to move everything inside. It's raining out, like really bad. So we're doing this inside today. Let me show you what our whiteboard says here. At least we get to play music now. So we're at like 30,000. Geez, we're at like we're like 34,000. All right, so that was set one, everybody. And this could be a long night. What time is it? 9:30? Yeah. We're gonna get some sets in today. I fight in armor. Basically, this is my thing I'm doing. I brought up this topic one day online. I was like, who'd fight me for like an hour just to points? Who has the most points yet? Everyone thought it was a dumb idea. Well, not me. So this is the new thing. Is that Nook? No. Fishy. Similar icon. What's up? El Zorro, Kelly. What's up? Daystream. Stevie, how's it going? At least now we get music. We don't get the music outside. I can't hit the dummy as hard though inside because what happens is it's just gonna get pushed back into the wall. Like it is right now. All I listen to is like electronic music, techno. Yeah, alright. That's another set there. We're trying to get at least a couple thousand reps in today. Is that music up too loud? Thanks for the reacts. Hey! We had to bring it inside. It was raining out. That's why we got a late start. What's up, Jimmy? Oh, man. IV3, what's up, Osak? Here, we'll switch the hand. This is now left-handed. I gotta flip the screen. I don't know why it does this where it mirrors it by default. There's gotta be a way to save it, so that's better. Now this is left-handed. What's up, Wade? Thanks for the axe. Thanks for all those likes. I fight in armor. That's my hobby. We're all enabling it here today. I owe a couple more hits still. Thanks for this. Whoa! 232. Thanks for mashing that like button. Is it there, Distiller? Is the music too loud? Let me know. I had a half of one of these in the fridge. I've been cutting back on my energy drink content. Instead of drinking one for breakfast, I drank a half. I saved the other half for tonight's live stream. This is my favorite music on earth, by the way. When we get to listen to music tonight, as we're now on our 300 in the books. We were at 35,022 hits, 25 hits, something like that. That's 3.5% of a million. I don't really get to smash the dummy inside like I do outside because I don't have the room for it. At least I have the room to swing over my head, so that's what's important. There's a chandelier back here we don't want to hit. Dummy's getting too close to the wall. This is going to be a constant moving the dummy, I guess. I could put more water in the bottom so it doesn't move. But then the thing is, it's going to be harder to move from inside to outside. What's up? What's up, Chris? What's up, James? Michael? If I had a digital way to keep track, I would. Where you could just see it on the screen, but it's not that technologically advanced here on TikTok, I guess. Oh yeah. You might notice my yin yang shield down there. It's sitting there because I have to fix one of the straps on it. This goes with my armor, like up here on top. If you click on my avatar, whatever you call it, this is the shield that goes with it. However, one of these straps, the grips on the inside broke, so I can't really use it. So I have it sitting here so I remember to fix it. I'm gonna try and do that this week. This is what it looks like. First person view, or maybe third person. Hello. $500. I'm gonna turn this fan on. It's getting hot. Woo! Hopefully this music will drown out the sound of the fan. I had a water bottle, so here we go. I've never been more hydrated in my life as I have this week. This is day 10. Once we hit midnight, I guess it'll have to. These totals will count for day 11. I don't know. I gotta fix the dummy's outfit because this plastic sword just likes to stick to him. Anyone else like this kind of music? Maybe what I should do, maybe I should put this buckle up higher. I don't know if that'd help or not. It might not. Here's our scoreboard. I'm gonna move this over here. What if too bad I can't like prop it up on something so you can see it. Nah, that won't work. Whoa, Moss, what's up? Thank you. I'm trying to figure out here where to put this scoreboard. Our scorekeeper for tonight is me, truly, yours, Knight Bachata. Keeper for tonight is me, truly, yours, Knight Bachata. The peak is over. Jeez, that's how it goes. It was pretty good though. A couple times we were averaging like double. Like the concurrence. Thanks, Moss, for the likes. What's up there, Future Marine? What's up? What's up again, right? Future, we talked on here before. It's been a while. What's up? What's up again, right? Future, we talked on here before. It's been a while. It was here on TikTok, right? It would have had to been the same name. How's it going, Marie? It was here on TikTok, right? It would have had to been the same name. How's it going, Marie? What's up there, Kim? I was saying I had to bring it inside because there's a thunderstorm outside right now. And when there's a thunderstorm, I just didn't want to get wet. Oh yeah, night shift gang. What's up, seamstress? Welcome back. I was gonna say night shift again, but then I was like, I'm just wearing like this, like a gym shirt. So I think I put like night shift, but with swords. How's it going tonight? So inside the bonuses, seamstress, thanks for the gifter, getting the gifter badge. So the difference with inside is at least I can play music. All I listen to is like techno, really. I'm sure it'll play some ads. The dummy seems to move off camera a little more. Outside it was just in a perfect spot where it didn't move so much. Tomorrow, though, I am actually working night shift. The next 3 days. So the next three, everybody knows, the next 3 broadcasts are going to have to be daytime, probably early, like 8 in the morning or something, but that's what it is, the next 3 days. I don't think I can swing this in here. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that chandelier for sure. Alright, forget the greatsword. I just saw it in the picture. I was like, oh gosh, I should use that. Oh. Catch my... yes, I caught my daughter's text, so I have to leave the stream. Let me just respond to that. So the greatsword is too big for inside. What's up, Uprising? What's up, Steven? Yeah, there's a chandelier behind me. Besides, I think I can clear the ceiling with the greatsword. But the thing is, I can't, I'll hit the chandelier. Like I would hit it right there. The greatsword is a no-go. Maybe one of these streams will use it though. Let me put this back. I just saw it in the corner, I was like, yeah, let's use it, but we can't. Not inside. Alright. I think we left on like 8, left off on 8. What's up, everybody? Just tuning in. Got some music inside today. Tearing it up. Welcome to the show. I know most people just tune in and tune right out. What's up, Dawn Ellis? Steven, how's it going tonight? armor is going to have such crazy endurance for holding up a shield. What I actually should do is get a heavier shield to use for a little bit here. Maybe I'll grab a heavier shield here in a little bit. Making some good time. We're almost at 1,000 hits for tonight. Boy, if we're gonna stream for a while too. I'm just putting in this time. I have nothing to do tonight. I could have found something to do, but you know what I mean. Oh, this cold feels so good. All right, here we go. I got a towel to wipe off the sweat. This is a great techno mix, by the way. I'm in danger of hitting the chandelier, but we're just gonna roll with it. I just bumped into this over here. I don't have the room in here to be jumping all around like outside, but whatever. I think that was more than 100. I was getting into spinning music at one time, but I got out of it. I fight in armor too much to do other stuff. Aha, duh. That was 1,000. Just so everybody knows, we're at 1,000 for tonight. Oops, there goes the cat. Is that music? That music just sounds too low. Maybe I should turn it up. Flashbacks. So when I used to stream my workouts every like 4th or 5th day in here. I used to play music. At least TikTok doesn't care about the music as much. You know, you do this on YouTube, they'll give you a, maybe not like while it's live so much, but once it renders, you get the copyright issues. The bad thing is I don't want it to be so loud in here if the hamster doesn't come up and we'll go hamster hunting later. The hamster alarm goes off. We're gonna see if we can find Jimmy. I saw Jimmy earlier. I gave him a worm, like one of those mealworms. He liked it. You know what? I wonder if I put something under this dummy, if it would keep it from moving. Now, this is another curved surface, so it might just roll. It might not make a difference. So let's see, is there something that's not round? Not really. I think in general this dummy's just gonna continually just get pushed back off cam. I'm just gonna have to keep adjusting it. I don't think there's anything that's gonna cause enough friction to keep it from moving. If you're at home and you want to do sword fighting, but you just don't know if you're any good at it, get a yardstick. This is the best thing you can use to like practice being on edge. You gotta watch, because it does have a metal tip, and it's kind of sharp in a way. You know, you don't want to hit someone with the flat side of your sword. You could even like take some tape and put a beefier handle on it, maybe glue a pen or tape a pen onto it. So if you're ever at home, you want to see if you're any good at sword fighting, a yardstick is perfect. This thing is like only a couple bucks. It'll teach you good edge alignment. If you don't care about edge alignment, get a broomstick. I love sword fighting. I've been doing it for a long time now, and it's the best thing I ever did. I started out fencing way back in the day. I didn't enjoy it as much as I do now, because it's like one hit and you're dead. The other person's dead or you win. I like this. I liked it in the armor where you beat each other up for a time limit instead. Oh, thanks for all those. Whoever else did the reacts. We're at almost like 300. Appreciate it. We just got to keep moving the dummy. Oh, we're caught up on a great tune right here. Yeah, what's up everybody just tuned in? What's up Zeus? What's up Sidzilla? Batman again, what's up Batman? If you're the same Batman that we talked earlier, welcome back. If not, welcome too. Great song right here. That tune's so good. I tell you what, I love it. I got this dummy on this sheet. Is that Ogre? What's up, Ogre? Tanuki, Big Slay, Cotton, and Sidzilla again. What's up again? How's this even ending up in y'all's recommendations tonight, by the way? That was a great song. We are now at 1,400 for the night. Woo! Sweating it up. Oh, man. Not sweating as much as I... Thanks for the reacts. Not sweating as much as if I was outside. Christian! What's up, Christian? Ooh, hey, how's it going? We're inside tonight. It was raining out. That's why I got a later start than usual. Just so everybody knows, no night shift streams for at least 3 nights, because I'm literally working night shift the next 3 nights. But anyway, so the next 3 broadcasts are going to be early in the morning, everybody, just so all y'all know. But there's going to be one every day for the next 3 days. It's just gonna be at like, tomorrow's might be like afternoon, but probably, what is today, Thursday? Saturday and Sunday are probably going to be early, like 8 a.m. I said I wanted to use a heavier shield. I'm getting a heavier shield. Somebody type something. No. What's up, Tactical Doomer, though? Whoops. Woo! Getting hot in here. I'm gonna turn the fan up a little more. Oh. Well, I might not be very visible on the screen for this next one. What's up, Jenny? What's up, Mike? Gale Gamer, hey, how's it going? Mohammed, what's up? I'm not going to hit the chandelier, I don't think. Hello. Hello. What's up, Bo? What's up there? Caradoc? What's up, Floyd? Charlie? What's up, Chunk? What's up? The Sword Monarch. Whoa. How's it going tonight? We are at 1600. I'm trying to get these. Trying to get a couple of these longsword sets in here. With this is like a minimal break, just so I don't lose my longsword endurance. Thanks for the likes. Thank you, thank you. Hello. Rick Knight. Oh, Rick Knight. What's up, everybody? Rick Knight. Awesome content. Uploads a lot more fighting stuff than I do. Mine's mostly workouts. Rick Knight's got all the actual fighting footage. Give Rick Knight, R-I-C, a follow, everybody. Ah, man. It's kind of like the peak is down. We had a good, decent peak for a little bit. We'll see if it picks up. The other night, though, like, no joke, there were like a ton of people in here, like 20 people, like consistent. We were all just talking boo-hurt stuff. All right. Pretending that I'll have to do. Danny Cooper, what's up? Dan Rogers. Hello, what's up, Trouble? Trouble in the house. Vladimir. Maybe Sunday we'll do an armor workout, everybody. We'll maybe look forward to that. I haven't done an armor workout yet for this. I fought in armor Saturday. I fought pole arm, but I haven't done an actual armor practice for a while. Hello. Sorry, I love techno music. That's all we play on this channel. That's all I play on my channel. If you like techno, you're in the right spot. If you like swords, you're in the right spot. We're gonna keep doing some of this longsword. Woo! Hopefully I got another water in the fridge, because this one's almost gone already. Oh, this part of the song's so good. So everybody, these are sword fighting muscles. No joke. Don't lift weights. I at least say it once in a while. Pick up a sword. You might have some veiny forearms like me. You might end up with some beat up hands though. I have almost no feeling in this finger at all. From, I guess, just getting hit in it so much with swords over the years. I noticed that after my last competition, I have no feeling in this part of my finger. Hey, but I won a medal. A little bit of nerve damage for a little bit of medal reward I can wear around my neck. I feel like the music isn't loud enough. This is what they used to listen to way back in the historical times. Hello. Just in case. That was another 500 total since last time we checked. We're at about 2,000 hits. Maybe off by a couple above or below. Oh man. I gotta redo this grip. Look at that. Metal gauntlets just eat at this grip. But the other thing too, when you're blocking people's shots, a lot of times it hits in the grip, it just messes it up. Woo! What's up there, Hail Boy, David? Playboy, Rossa, what's up in the house? How's it going? What's up, Jody? In the middle, we're taking a quick little break in between a couple sets here. Thanks for all the thanks for likes. Whoa, we cleared 500. Thank you for that. Catch my breath. Adam, thanks. Renovate, what's up? Just catching my breath. As soon as this beat drops. Hello. The swing that takes the most energy for me is down low to up high. Two on each side, like back and forth, uses more energy than one on each side back and forth to me. And then this, of course, is the easiest. And what we're going to do, I'm going to do a left-handed longsword set. What we're going to do right now, though, is get some more. We got to refill this water bottle. We're all going to come together. You're going to come with me to go get it. Because if I just walk away, and it'll happen, everyone will tune out. What's up, everybody? Staying strong with the concurrent viewers tonight. Thanks, everybody, just hanging out. There's that chandelier I was saying. Gotta watch we don't hit that. I should have a water bottle in the fridge. Is the hamster awake? Whoops. That's the light off. Jimmy! Jimmy's up, everybody! Oh my gosh. Hey, everybody, look who's here. Jimmy! Sorry we're bothering you, Jimmy. Hey. Can everybody see Jimmy? Well, hello. Alright. Jimmy doesn't like people. I put my hand there. Maybe I'll just at least say hi. It's just my hand is all dirty from these swords. Jimmy. Hey. Alright. Jimmy. Hello. We'll let Jimmy eat. Jimmy doesn't like people. Some of you just tuned in. Oh yeah, this is a sword fighting stream broadcast. So yeah, Jimmy's just a bonus. I'm looking to see if I got a water bottle in here. Oh my gosh, I do. And oh, so cold. Oh man. All right, everybody, we're gonna fill up the other water bottle. Quick little timeout in the middle of our. This is sword fighting broadcast, everyone. I'm practicing to keep my sword fighting endurance up, not the skills. The skill comes from fighting other people. The endurance and stuff that I'm after comes from all these crazy sets. Honestly, I could do like a quarter of this much effort, and I would have the endurance, all the endurance I need. I was just being stupid. I was like, I'm gonna do 1 million sword strikes in a year or less, and now look where we're at. All right, let me put this in the. I'll put this one in the freezer. That way, yeah, that way it'll be nice and cold. Hopefully, we won't forget about it. Actually, if it freezes, maybe it will. Maybe it'll bump out all those dents that are put in that water bottle. All right, back to the sword fighting endurance challenge. 1 million strikes in a year or less, everybody. Thanks everyone who's just tuned in. We got it on lock here. Listening to some techno while there's thunderstorms outside. We're on set number. The next hit is 2001. That puts us at about 5,500 hits for today. That's insane. I'm still out here swinging the sword. This is round 2, though, of course. Yeah, I mean, this is the night shift. We had a day shift earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna sit out on the longsword for a second. We're gonna hit it with the sword and shield. I'm at the point where, like, I could probably do a set of 500 like it's nothing. I kind of do. I'm very curious how it would be in full armor. One of these days we're gonna have a full armor test. We'll see how many reps I can get in with my entire armor set on. What's up, and everybody? I see up there everybody who's still tuned in. Let's get some sword and shields action in here. A couple sets of that will be good. I gotta watch. I keep walking off camera. That's not good. Oh, another good tune right here. Let me get this long sword out of the way. I have actually hit the wall. I put a long sword through the wall over here. It's probably been about over a year ago. You know, I'll fix it if I'm ever gonna move or something. At the moment, it's just like it adds some character to the house, you know. And I figured, why fix it now? I can always, because I might put another hole in the wall one day. All right, here we go. Dummy's moving away from the wall. Mini deadlift right there to pull the dummy back from the wall. So everybody's just tuning in. Well, I thought the music was skipping for a second. Little shoulder break here. Woo! Albert Cat, what's up? Chat GPT based, tripled. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Left arm's got a little tired. We're gonna update this board here. Woo! Trapper, Reggie, how's everybody doing? I sort of recognize this song coming on, but I can't think of it at the moment. Get this other water here. Whoop. I know it. I think it's a good one. It is a good one. It's not one to like get you hyped to sword fight, but it's a good song. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, this pommel's getting a little loose. It's all right. What's up there, Echo Bump? Winter Bane. Checking out the dummy's shoulder. It's actually coming apart, so we're gonna have to tape that up. I put some tape on it, but it's not lasting. It just split where the tape was. I gotta get some duct tape and put a wrap on this thing, I guess. Hiya! Hello. Whoops. You know what I might do tomorrow, actually? Tomorrow I might do like a, Sneeze Pickle, what's up? Welcome back, Sneeze. What's up, Nico, Alex? Reggie still says Reggie at the bottom. Does that mean you're still tuned in? I don't know why your name is still at the bottom. Reggie, thanks, handyman. What I'm thinking of doing is I might actually I have a timer. I think maybe Sunday what we're gonna do. Sunday will be like an easy day. It will be like just I'll run through my typical Boohurt longsword exercise program, which takes about 45 minutes, and I have a timer, so it keeps me on track. Like every round, 60 seconds. Actually, it's a little more now. I do 75. 30-second break. It just repeats, and maybe I'll set it for like 32 or something. So we'll get like 32 sets in. It'll take like an hour and 15 minutes, but that means like it's like legit, like timed. I have to, and I'll do it with my armor on. That way I make sure I'm still getting, like, besides all this stuff we're doing, like hitting the dummy for 1 million hits, I make sure I'm still, like, on tournament, because I don't know, I could just be doing this, and my tournament endurance could be shot, because I'm like, doing something different. You know, halftime right now. Whoa! Wow! What's up, beach lover? How's it going? We're at 2,400 hits for today. Beach lover. This is like beach music right here. How's it going? This is I'm working the next 3 nights in a row. This is my night shift, but it's swords instead of passing meds. Oh yeah. It's good to see ya. Got anything fun planned to come up? Are you still making any models and things like that? The little things? I was just showing everybody the hamster is up. We haven't made any little hamster habitats for a little while. But I remember showing my daughter, I think I told you that I was showing my daughter the stuff that you make. I'm gonna keep my eye on chat while we're doing the set. Oh, so by the way, like I've actually been doing pretty good. Yeah. Jimmy the hamster. I've actually been doing pretty good. I've been getting medals. Almost every tournament I go to, I've been getting a medal. So I'm keeping it up with all this exercise. All this BS to win a piece of metal to go around my neck and a little bit of fame for the year. Oh, are you moving too, huh? Huh. Scooby, what's up, Scooby? Someone else in chat. Thanks for the like. Everybody. We're kind of missing peak. No, we're maintaining a decent amount of viewers. Everybody, there's 7 of us here. 8 if you count me. If you like gaming and you like good commentary while gaming, check out Scooby. I should just tag you guys in this stuff. Thanks for the like again, beach lover. Did I even mark that set down? I don't think I did. Let's just get the scoreboard up here. Are you moving? Are you moving like far away? We're over 5,000 hits for today. Every extra 2,700 gives me a freaking day off one day. Getting ready to what? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, Scooby! Oh my gosh! We gotta do a cool set for that. Nice. Hey, I tell you what, so I'm probably streaming for the rest of the night, but the next 3 nights I'm gonna be looking to watch stuff. If you're on, I bet you the next couple nights, I for a bigger house. Alright. I'm using your alias, beach lover. Instead of the first name basis, just because, you know, this is TikTok. Give out your personal info. Nice. Scooby, we're going to do a cool set for that. What are we going to do? I'm going to think of something. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do it blindfolded. I'll put this towel over. We're going to do a blindfolded set, everybody. If I break something in my house, well, that's going to be an issue. All right, everybody. All right. I'm thinking of moving myself. The whole thing is, you know, like, while we're getting set up for this set here, you know, my daughter's mom's like, people are getting shot out by your house, which they are. But I'm like, I mean, it's not that bad here still. I mean, that happens anywhere. The place where my daughter takes her horse riding lesson. We'll see. I think I'll be okay. The only thing that I can break is my daughter's terrarium over here. Thanks for the likes. Here we go. Yeah, so someone got shot like 4 blocks from my house. They shot some car down Jefferson Avenue by my house. Thanks for the reacts. The likes. Thanks for mashing that like button. That's gonna that heart thing you sent me is gonna earn a blindfolded sword fight. So you know, my daughter's mom's like, you need to move out of there. I'm like, I live right by where I work. Why would I want to do that? But as I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I all that overtime we made, I put all that money into paying off this mortgage. Remember those days, the overtime days? So I actually get a decent payout, but all right, here comes a blindfold. Thanks for all those likes. It's not as bad as the neighborhood, you know? Oh, yes. Oh, we did. Thank you for getting me over that 1,000 likes mark. Even without people that don't generally tune in, heck yeah. We still got like... Javier Hernandez, what's up? Scooby, thanks for beefing up the broadcast. We're about to do a blindfolded speed run here. I'm using a plastic sword now. Where'd I put it? Here we go. And you're just gonna have to take my word for it. I swear to you, I can't see. And I'm gonna throw this behind my shoulders so I'm not looking at my feet. I know, we're gonna see if we break something. Well, that'll be the highlight. As soon as the beat drops. All right. It's actually going to take a little while, so let's just go. I guess we did it. Hopefully that was a good one. All right, Scoob, thank you. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for beefing up the stream. I'm not going to be on here for the next 3 nights. It's going to be 3 mornings. So if you're streaming at night, I will definitely catch you. I'm going to try and catch Salmon for a stream too. You two are the only 2 dudes I actually like talk to on here through the gaming stuff. You too, Scooby. Everybody, Scooby. You can even leave my stream and go watch Scooby. That would not bother me. Yes, you too. All right, Beach Lover. Thanks for coming by. Wow, the blindfolded set. So I actually, when I went to kick the dummy and I missed, actually kind of threw me off. I did kind of reach out a couple times. But see, when I'm hitting... I've hit this thing so many times. I can, you know, I know where his head is. It's not that hard, right? We're on 35,000 swings, you know. Oh, nice. All right, yeah, man. Like I'm saying, everybody can even leave my stream. Go raid Scooby. It's all good. Actually, I hope they do check you out. That's definitely a cool stream over there. And what's up? What's going on here? I don't know how much the blindfolded set was. I'm gonna write, it was definitely over like 50. So we'll just write down a 53 for a random number. So sometimes if I go over 100 on purpose, it's just not an even number. See, if it was just like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, you know, how exciting is that? Oh! Thank you, Scooby! I'm gonna have to give them my payment info. I'm gonna pay you guys back too. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I spent so much time, like, just the last 2 days doing stuff. Much appreciated, Scoob. Oh man, this is a good song too. That's all I like is techno music though. I can't sing though. One of these days we're gonna produce some music and it's gonna sound just like this. Obviously not exactly like it. So yeah, so I was saying it's not that hard. If I can hit the dummy and feel it's here, I know his head's right here. So that blindfold test wasn't too bad. Alright, here's what we're going to do for this next couple sets. I want my left hand to get some reps in too. So we're going to kind of switch back and forth, everybody. Welcome to the show. You know what's kind of funny though? So that's the second night in a row that someone from work came and visited the stream. That's cool. I'm just gonna count that. See, random number 60. Oh, the dummy's getting off the screen there. What's up there? Oh! Everybody, Ruguru's in the house. You gotta go. Also, if you're still around. Oh. What is this stuff here? Hang on, let me see what this tab says. I don't know what this stuff is. They keep putting this stuff on the screen. Thank you, Scooby. I guess, hang on, Ruguru, I'm just gonna... There we go. I'm gonna reset something there. So if you haven't noticed, my whole broadcast has become this live stream and live stream highlight thing. I just did a set, actually. Scooby put these donation in. I couldn't think of anything, but I had this towel sitting here. I was like, let's do a blindfolded set. And I didn't break anything in my house. So, we're well over 35,000 in 10 days. What time is it? 10:47? Yeah, got plenty of time. So whoa, yeah, that's what I saw. My radio. Scooby had. Sometimes I bet what happened is I bet he opened up TikTok and it came right to my stream. That happens sometimes. He's about to start his stream. He's a gamer, and he does a lot of. He has a good commentary man over there. So Burger, I was gonna say too, like my whole TikTok has devolved into like this live stream. What's up there, Rogelio? Where, of course, if there's events, I'll have footage. Like I fought Saturday, right? I fought Polearm, so I had footage from that. I live streamed some of it. The live stream sort of sucked though because I was fighting too. Oh, yes, yeah, I know. I bet it's like, oh, let's put you back in Bachata Night stream. That's funny. Dropped his phone and came back. So yeah, you know, like my broadcast of the event. Oh, let me turn this music down. This is too loud now. Because now I'm like yelling into the camera. What's up there, B9? Oh, I got some grapes. I got them right here. Wait, oh, they're right here. Hang on. This is my fuel for today. Grapes to get us through this broadcast. Oh, my teammate Chris just got one to record it. There actually somebody was at Carolina Carnage. You know what? I'm gonna find his video. I'll DM it to you. It's actually cool because the thing is you can hear what they're talking about. Yeah, I'll find it. Screenshot that so I don't forget. What's up to me? It is. And I've talked to people like about regular stuff too. You come over, you're like, what's up, Paul? Wrestling around, hey, buddy. I've talked about work with somebody one time because we were stuck in the corner. Sometimes you just get stuck together, you know? And you're just, what's up, Zuki? We're just talking about work. I was like, man, because we're both like in the nursing field, you know, me and this other dude. I was like, we've been short-staffed. How's your job? Like, how's your job going? Talking about work and stuff. We're out there waiting for. Hopefully, your teammate is coming and not theirs to rescue you. What's up for the? Thanks. That's what's up. Thanks for like Suki. We got some grapes for some energy. Hopefully that works. Yep. Yeah. Go for it. I'll catch you later. And if you're on the next couple nights, I should definitely be spending some time in there. Whatever you're playing, even if it's not that crazy boss fight. The dummy's kind of off the screen. Another set on the charts. Oh, yes. Very good question. I'll tell you one good thing about having a plastic sword. Let's see if we can weigh it. I should have a scale. Let's go find out. This is a good time for halftime. We're already at 1-2. We're already at 2,700 hits for today. Let's see if I have a scale over here. My weapon out of my little referee bag. Turn these lights on. Let's see if Jimmy's up still too. No. Jimmy the hamster. We saw Jimmy earlier. Jimmy might make the highlight reel today. I never see Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't like people. Were you here out last night when we were talking about Jimmy the hamster? Jimmy made an appearance on the live earlier. Alright, let's see if I have a scale sitting here. Shoot. I moved my referee bag. Hang on. So this is I do have a bin of stuff. This is the bag right here. Let's see if I have a scale. Let's weigh it. Aha. Alright. Wolf Ribs, welcome back. Jason, how is it going tonight? I'm going to try and weigh this thing here real quick. I need a hairband or something. Jason, everybody, also, if you're new to this broadcast, Jason is another awesome Boohurt fighter that everybody should check out. Alright, we're going to weigh this sword. So, one nice thing about a plastic sword is I keep this in my car. And that way no one can tell me, like, oh, what's this dangerous weapon? No, it's not. It's just a plastic sword. So you can see the scale. Alright, so this is, it's half a kilogram. Oh, I love this song. But you could just take my word for. There we go. Half kilogram, I guess. So what's that? 1.8 pounds or something? I don't know. The balance on it, just so you know, is actually not like the best. It's about right here. So there's your point of balance for the sword. You know what I mean? Point of balance is where it wants to that's its center. The grip, though, it's a short sword. It's cold steel. I don't know how much it is anymore, but let me tell you some things that I like about it too, because you don't have to just use it as an arming sword. Crazy life, I know. I think I got this off Amazon. They make other designs too. I've had this thing for so long. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It has some like wear and tear over the years. But check this out. So besides just being like decent for a arming sword, it's actually long enough. If I hold it down here on the pommel, this is exactly how long my longsword grip is. So if I ever wanted to just come out and like do some longsword practice stuff, you know, just like in a parking lot, I do this stuff. I get out in parking lots and I whip this sword around. But you know what I mean? Like, it actually has a decent grip where you can do longsword with it too. You keep it in the car. Who's gonna yell at you for this? It's a plastic sword. Look how, you know. This thing's gotta be like 3 years old. Cold Steel is who makes it. I might rewind this song and do a set to this. I think it was one of the cheaper. I think it's called polypropylene. Like polypropylene arming sword. But let me tell you this, the bad thing about it, just so you know, and I don't know if they make different grips, is that if you don't wear gloves with this, like, this thing will chew up your hands. Definitely, yeah. This is my only bad side warning. See this plastic handle here? I guess it's molded to look like a wrapped handle, but if you don't wear a glove or something, this stuff like eats up my skin. I was at my daughter's horse riding practice one time, and it was just like a normal day, you know. I'm like, I'm just gonna do some like shadow boxing stuff. Like, I didn't bring gloves with me. After like one set, we're gonna sing around. It actually was wearing the skin off my hand. I was like, oh my god. I was like, whatever. It's probably just like a mistake. Like, let's just keep doing. And I was doing a couple more sets of shadow boxing stuff. Like, I got a big blister in here. So just remember, like, I would recommend you at least swing this around with a glove. I swing leather handles, or, you know, we swing leather handled stuff around, like, no problem. But for some reason, at least for me, see, it's not. It has a little bit of texture to it, and that texture, see, you can kind of see it. That texture just like ate up my skin. Well, seamstress. I usually these are like winter like isotoners. Two things. Well, I don't have any with me, but I usually in the places where I almost never really get them, but sometimes I do. So I'll usually wrap tape in the pressure points. Anywhere where this is gonna hit. Am I that far away from the camera? So where it's gonna rub inside of the thumb. If I'm just using for arming sword, inside of the thumb, and I usually put some up in here too. Not even tight, but just a wrap. If you use this, Zuki, yeah, I actually never really got one to palm. See this that right there was from day one of this stuff. And that was from actually, here's another thing, seamstress, I was gonna say, these are just like winter gloves, right? Isotoners, I think. Oh, Thinsulates. Best gloves I ever got for just like messing around with swords. I can't even see it. Thinsulate winter gloves. I don't even know if they're fake leather or leather. They got these like Mickey Mouse, like the 3 stripes on here. But the reason I like these more than like work gloves and things, this is my opinion, but try not to find all these fancy work gloves that have different colors. You gotta watch where the seams are. See, this has no seam at all. Anywhere where I'm gripping this sword, so all the pressure points, like this thumb, it's kind of like fuzzy inside. Very top of your palm, huh? I've had these gloves also for years, and just for sword fighting, they're winter gloves, Thinsulates, but there's not many seams in here. Like, don't go anywhere. Alright. Never mind. Well, anyway, I was going to show you. I had a pair of work gloves, but they have seams and things where this thumb is like, doesn't have much stitching, but I had these work gloves with all these different colors, and the seams inside were wearing into my hands. So, at least these are my favorite gloves for just swinging a sword around. Thinsulates. Oh, I said I was going to rewind that song. Hold on. See, this is a good part of the stream where we're talking. This is the part of the stream where I don't get as much done. Whoops. Ah, man, I hit fast forward. Hang on. Play. Actually, let's go back a little more. Boy, I guess we'll let that play for a while, huh? Hang on. I'm surprised it's not playing ads. Buckler concepts. All right. Buckler to points or for pro fighting. Well. So I'd say out of anything really to mess around with, I think that's important is just the farther away it is from you, the easier it is to like protect yourself, right? Like how much can you see of me now compared to now? You know what I mean? So many people stand like. Thanks for the likes. So many people stand like this. Look, I can hit myself. Well, maybe not. You know what I mean? Look, if it's out here, they got much more to deal with. So I think out of anything, if you can practice, even if you don't do it, it's so hard to just remember to do it. Who's up there, Danny Cooper? What's up again, Danny? So I'd say one thing is this is a good concept. Now, if you're fighting like a pro fight, odds are like if you're fighting the points. Good protection. If you're fighting a pro fight, it doesn't really matter. You might not even use a buckler for pro fights, but then people are just going to rush you. But the same thing, at least I use a buckler in pro fights, and an arm extended like this and totally locked can really help me kind of try and keep people away. So in a way, I guess it's the same kind of concept. If you're fighting buckler to points, this is going to help cut down the angle so you're better like blocking, so they have a harder time to hit you. And if you're fighting pro fights, being able to put a straight arm on somebody can really help. Like, you can always move too if they're coming at you. It's easier to control your your space in front of you if you can lock them out, you know. What else? Let me get a set in and I'll think of something. Thanks. Hey, thanks. I hope things help. And I am ranked in Buckler this year, so it's not like just some random stuff. I went 3rd in Buckler at the Arnold Fitness Expo. That was crazy. And you know what I did there? Well, just don't hit your buckler. Like, some people just use. I don't use a strap buckler. I use a center grip. So you know, like it moves. It's not connected to my hand. A lot of people use one that's connected to their hand. I don't like that. I like to have it so I can adjust it. I either have a guard like this with a relation to my sword. This is guarding this side. My sword is sort of guarding over here. I do this a lot of times if I'm like kind of like out of range. You only get a couple attacks from here. You can go this way, you know, like that. Anything else, you're either having to come around or something, you know. So it's kind of a telegraphed move, you know. What can I do with my sword from here? But at the same time, you have a decent amount of options. You know, it's not like. But still, it's kind of, you know, if someone's staying here like this, all you gotta do is, you know, you're just watching what they do with their sword. I like to bait people to taking the first swing. So as soon as they swing, it's hard though, because some people are so fast. As soon as somebody swings, I usually try and block it, and I swing right in front of my shield. So hopefully when they're like this, I'm hitting their arm. It was cold steel. Maybe search cold steel arming sword. See, you can see this grip. It's got this kind of like fake leather wrap grip, and there might be different ones on there, you know. But this is really thick. It's really durable. If you see this shape on there. Controlling distance, I think, is more just with the space you get inside the list in your footwork. Because if they run at you, some people like just run straight at you, and then you just have to react. You know, you can put your shield on somebody though. Like I was saying, I mean, if you have it out all the way, they have to get past that. If they're coming at you, I mean, technically they do have to compress your shield onto you, or like, you know, this guy, Cincinnati Siege was just like, I was just watching him, and all he does is come in and just start swinging at the leg. So I just thought, like, you know what? I just thought my whole thing was he's gonna come straight at me. So I didn't even bother with any of this. I just knew he was coming at me. Like we touched swords, and he just like comes in and he starts trying to swing at my legs. So I just tried to like drop down and just hit him back. I mean, sometimes you just have to deal with stuff like, I mean, what do you do against that? You can always, sometimes I grab people's swords. You know, people do that to me too. If someone swings, you catch it under here. You know, you kind of give it a squeeze, and then you can hit them. They have to pull it out, you know. I don't even know if that's legal, but we do it all the time. You know, I think a lot of it depends on your opponent. If someone's not coming out swinging, I've got warnings before where they say, "Fighters, do something," because I'll sit there forever. I feel more comfortable with someone taking the first swing, and I'll just sit here like this, walk around a little bit, you know. I don't like to. I like to do the reaction. I like for them to swing so I know where they're at. But if someone's swinging, if someone's like this, like I can move my sword like a lot of places. I can even move my shield a lot of places to block. As soon as I go like this, like all this is wide open. I can try and block it with my shield. Yeah, if someone swings it. I like for someone to take the first swing because as soon as they move their sword, I know most likely I can just come in and hit them to get a hit. If that makes sense. I was gonna say something else too about that. Here, let me get set in one thinking about it. Like these I'm doing here, just like hits. But thanks for the reacts. Because this is that song. I was like, I gotta get a set into this song. Let me think. Well, actually, do you notice that? Usually when I lay my shield on, I am like pretty much always locked out. Oh, I know, I got another tip. You know something I used to always do? I'll tell you something right now, is that I'm trying to like, I don't fight people enough to get this in my head. What's up there? Oh, werewolf, what's up? Yeah, stepping back. I think controlling your distance is better with moving your body. So, I used to do, like, if I was going left to right, like that, I used to go boop, and then bring my elbow around, right? So it's like this, and it bounces off, and I come like this. Well, what I found is that a lot of times, if they're moving towards you, it's so. Thanks for the reacts. Oh, did you? Well, which sword were you sharpening there? I have a couple sharps. I found if you're going to do this and do these kind of like moves like that, you gotta see how close my sword is to them still. I found that I think it's so much better to just bring it back, because the thing is, like, when you're going like this, I found like that this very moment after I hit them and I start to bring around my sword like that, I used to always swing like that. When I first started, one of the first lessons this guy told me is if you want to go left to right, is you swing like this, and then you bring your arm up and you go this way, right? Boop, arm up, right? That's how I was originally taught. But if you do that, if you go boop, and you go like this, if they're coming to you, it presses your sword like into you. You know what I mean? And you almost get it stuck. I've been trying to. I still hit the dummies like this all the time, like this. But I've found, thanks for the reacts, and it's something I'm trying to work on. I just don't fight people enough to like get it out of my head. So I think the best swings are just back, pulled away from their body. If you're going left to right, because if you're doing this, I'm taking my sword away. If I go like this, that sword when it's here is just getting, it's just such a risk to get stuck on somebody. Does that make sense? That's what I was going to say earlier about when you said controlling distance. Oh, nice. All right. Whew. This thing up until recently, like, hasn't. I've been using this for a long time. I think. I don't know. Like, it's gotta be. It's over 2 years old, I think. If you can, I say gorget. I don't know. People say gorget, whatever. The metal piece, you know, I actually had one on here, which I think helped. It saved some of the wear and tear. I got this robe to try and keep on it to keep it from getting messed up too. But the sheet I have them on ripped. It's dirty on a bomb, so I have it on a sheet. But the shoulder just started to split, so I'm gonna have to get some duct tape. But I've hit this thing so many times, like over the years. I'd have to go back on my. You could probably just flip through whatever first time it appeared on my TikToks or my YouTube, you know. Rob. Yeah, I'll show you the first hits that I was ever taught. Then we're gonna get that water out of the freezer. Then I'm gonna get in a couple sets. Got these grapes here for a little bit of nutrition. I was taught this. I'm not gonna have room with that. All right. So I was taught. Well, this is like protecting your head. I actually prefer this because I put my sword. I usually hold my sword on my bucklers. This can protect like your whole. I keep them together. I'm leaving obviously all this open, but they only have us. Thanks for the links. But if I'm facing them, I mean, this is like guarding their whole sword strike over here, and you can easily go, or, which takes a little longer. But this is my usual typical guard. Or like I was saying, if I'm at distance, I'm usually like this. But the very first hit I was ever taught was if you're gonna switch sides, even if you don't switch sides, is to go like this, and then you just lift your arm up, like that. This, lift your arm up. But as I was saying, now I think it's better to go like. I think it's better just to do this, if they're coming at you. But that I think that's a technical thing. Up, up. Ooh. Same thing. You go up, drop, drop. If you're hitting the same side, drop the. This one though you gotta watch. This is a rotator cuff killer. Thank you. Thanks. Rough killer. That's just what I was taught by one of the first dudes who fought in Boohurt overseas. Like back on the very first original team. So that's my so from left to right. You know, it's just like it's like controlling your shoulder or moving your shoulder, and then if you hit the same side, drop the shoulder. This one really gets it stuck on people though, because look how much it's stuck on them. It's almost on them the whole time. So if you're doing this, when you start to go like that, if they walk to you, you get your sword pressed into you, which kind of sucks. I use Fool's Guard like all the time. Oh, Rough Killer, thank you for that. Woo. Thanks for that donation there. Let me get this set in. I'll get back to that. I do gotta get a couple sets in if we can. And get a couple reps in for that donation there. Keep me from getting rusty. We're inside today because it was so cold. Not cold. It was raining out like crazy when I got home. I sort of lost count. We'll say we're at 40. say that's 80. Alright, let me mark that one off. And you were asking, Fool's Guard, I do. I use it as bait a lot. Actually, Fool's Guard is the best, in my opinion. I have a longsword here, actually. You know what else I got? If any of you guys are interested in like exercises to help, is this thing here. You ever see one of these? I was saying this the other day, and no one ever says. I was saying, I'll show you. I'll show you what I use this thing here for. I think it helps with duels. Let me tell you kind of a long story. We'll do this Fool's Guard. Yeah, I love Fool's Guard. There's only a couple people I don't really like start off with Fool's Guard. Which is Sam. If you guys know Sam, just because he's really good. It doesn't really matter which guard I start off with. So I usually come out like this because I'm just gonna come out swinging. If I'm coming out swinging, I start out just like up here. But I use Fool's Guard all the time. It's actually like, right? We all know what Fool's Guard is. And same thing. I wait for someone. Here's another tip. You get 60 seconds to fight, but I always try and waste the first 15 seconds and do nothing, because I'd rather just fight for 45 seconds. So if you can kill time, I mean, why not? Why fight for 60 seconds? So I usually do it because I wait for him to swing, and I'll sit there as soon as they make that first hit, take that first swing, and I just go, like right into their sword. I seriously, I do it all the time, and my whole opening is usually this, you know. Let me turn this light up. Mind. Something for your mind. And I usually sit there as soon as they swing, give them the windshield wiper into their sword, and then I usually come around with one of these to the head to start. Actually, if y'all know Greg Fisher, who's like really good, I got him in the glove and the head with one swing at Carnage. They didn't count it because the marshals can't count. They count. They actually do really good, but they didn't notice. It was actually worth 2 points. I'm trying to get this thing in a better spot. I don't know. A lot of times in armor, because it's just the points. I'm usually just trying to hit them where they're most likely open. So y'all know, right? Like my whole thing with this, like why I just train. Thanks for the reacts for all this. This is just like endurance, because I can sit there and just throw shots like forever. If y'all ever heard of Jonathan McCartney, like his whole thing is just this. You know, this is Jonathan McCartney imitation, like 100%. And he swings really hard too. And I thought, boy, and he does pretty well. He doesn't always finish like first place, but he usually gets medals. And I was always just thinking, like, man, well, what if you did that, but you did that like the whole round? You know, because a lot of times Counter-Strike, I'm just swinging. A lot of times I don't think about it, so I don't know if I have a favorite. Because once you start exchanging, I'm just looking for whatever looks open. I think that's about 30. So I'm usually looking like, I obviously don't sit here and just go left, right all the time. But I've been in some like exchanges, like most combos only last 5 or 6 hits, you know what I mean? People are usually like, they come up, pop, 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 5 or 6 times, it's over. I just try and switch it up. A lot of times I just try and look and I see at the moment, like, I know I'm getting hit too, but I'm making sure I'm hitting them. And I usually try and go for the head. The longsword to me is getting a little hard. Everybody's like, there's so many good people in it these days. But these things are just like good endurance, because so I beat someone earlier, No, it was the end of last year. And he's really good. You know why I won? Because I swung like 75 times and he swung 30. You know what I mean? What's up there? Oh, jeez. What's up? You got a world champion in the chat room, everybody. What's up, Chris? We're going over some strategies. Huh. Oh. Seamstress, I don't know if you're still there, but these blisters I got were from wearing work gloves, not these. Ever since I started wearing the thin slates, I haven't got a blister. Mike, what's up? So yeah, like, the only reason I beat that dude was I swung more than 2 times more than he did at me. And he's really good, you know what I mean? But I watched the replay, and the only reason I won is because, hey, if I swing 80 times, yes, if we score 40 points each, and I swing 80 times and he swings 40, he has to be 100% accurate with every hit. For me, I only have to be right half the time, you know what I mean? But it's my theory. And I've won some longsword medals this year, and my whole point is just to like overwhelm people with quantity. I don't care about quality as much as quantity, if that makes sense. Who's gonna win in a fight? Someone in a duel with like a 22 long range, like bap 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 bap, or someone with like a Mac 10, like you know, who's gonna win? The fully auto. You don't even have to be accurate. You know, a 22 pistol, you gotta be like bam, bam, bam. You gotta aim. You got it like an automatic. You just spray. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, Mac 10. I used to have a Tech 9 back in the day. That gun was such garbage. It's actually, I used to go on gun dates with girls. I haven't shot like in so long, but I used to have like, I sold a bunch of them anyway. I only keep a couple things anymore these days, but I would go on these dates. I'd bring like, I had an AK, I had a Tech 9, like a hunting rifle, and a couple pistols. I'd be like, all right, I know, oh man, I'd be like, all right, like we just go shoot. And I have a PS90, and we'd shoot stuff. I'd be like, which is your favorite? And I'd always pick the Tech 9. I was like, really? I was like, that is like the most garbage gun on earth, but it was so cool. I love the look of it from the G.I. Joe days. I think one of the Viper foot troopers, or whatever you call them, the G.I. Joes came with a Tech 9. I was like, man, that thing looks so cool. I was like, because it had that barrel grip, so you could hold the barrel. And I swear to you, the one girl, she was from England. We had all these people working with us from overseas because we were training these people in the UK. so a lot of them never shot a gun or anything before, you know. So we took them to this. We had there was like this pool party, and we shot guns and stuff. And I was like, which one do you like? She's like, I like this. So it's the freaking Tech 9. When you take it apart, the plastic is literally, it's so flimsy. Like, I don't even know how it holds its shape. But it just got to the point where it would jam all the time, and I just got rid of it because I was like, I sold it, it was only like for like a couple $100, you know, like, it was such garbage. But see, look, I'm like a Tech 9 right now. I'm like a Mac 10 right now, right? How many times do you just gotta overwhelm them, and you can do it faster. I don't know if Chris is still here, but was it in chat there? Him and I had an exchange. I remember we must have hit each other like 20 times in a row. It was just like, the judges are probably like, oh God, here we go with these guys again. I know, right? I showed her how to do a keg stand. She was like, wow, she's like, this is the best party on earth. I was like, it's just my friend's house. Oh, I gotta write those 2 sets down. She's like, it's so funny though, you know? Oh, you know what's even funnier? Or kind of gross? I was in the bathroom with one of these dudes from the UK. Hey everybody, we're 1, 2, 3,100, 3,213 hits for tonight. We're going till at least midnight. What's up, Ray? Oh, Rugu's back. What's up? So here's one of the funniest things. One of these guys that we're working with from the UK, right? I was in the bathroom with him. It was this company. I used to make graphics we did packaging graphics, and for whatever reason, like they made caskets for people. You know what I mean? And they were here for the casket division. Anyway, so this dude, he's from the UK, right? And everybody, stay tuned. I'm gonna show you what this cylinder's for. Well, I'll wait till, if you guys are still here, we'll do the cylinder. Go to the bathroom, wash our hands. I threw a paper towel in there. So he like is looking in the trash. He had just washed his hands, and he pulls one out, uses it, and throws it back in the trash. And I looked at him. He's like, it's hardly used. I was like, oh. I was like, well, I guess. But he washed his hands and wiped his hands off out of a hardly used paper towel that was in the trash can. I was like, all right, whatever. That was my experience, my first experience with the UK. Yeah, I know, right? All right, Rough Killer, you're still here. Let's do that. I'll show you real quick. This is what I use this cylinder for. If you ever want to try and get some flexibility, I put these in some of my videos too. You gotta watch, because you lay on this too long, if you have a bad back, it's gonna hurt your back. You'll be sore. But you get this cylinder, you know what I mean? And you lay on it, you can do these things like... So this, I'm laying on this cylinder. You just kind of let your arms relax. You can bring them up like this. You just do these motions like this. Try and drag your fingertips on the ground a little bit so you can feel where you're at. And you just kind of relax these muscles, you know what I mean? And you keep doing, you do like a set of 10 that way, you can do a set this way. It almost looks like a push-up, you're going this way. And try and squeeze a little bit like behind like your shoulder blade area. And just expand your chest muscles, you know what I mean? And you do these like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. I swear to you, you'll get off that cylinder and you'll swing that sword around like you're the main character in an anime cartoon. I used to go to these Pilates classes when I used to do ballroom dance, like with my partner. We do these couple, like these Pilates for couples. Dude, I'd get my greatsword out. I'd be swinging that thing like all over the place. Like I was so freaking flexible after a Pilates class. And using those cylinders, like no joke. The whole thing just trying to let these expand. And I was thinking about that the other day. All these sets I'm doing are so forward motion. Like I gotta watch out, create an imbalance. I need to like make sure I'm doing something to the back. So I gotta make sure I'm getting on that cylinder. I don't want all my muscles to be like aimed forward. If that makes sense. It's gonna create an imbalance. We're at 35,000 swings. You know, I gotta do something to equal it out. That cylinder is not like gonna be have any kind of weight resistance. So you know what I mean. Harleyano, what's up? Let me set this over here. I love these things about live streaming. All these conversations. I'm getting a set in there while we're talking here. Oh, and I was saying earlier, my live stream earlier today, I kind of laid off to the left hand. It was a little sore this morning, like around the palm area where this grip is. I think because I smashed this dummy so hard, like over the last like week. So I've been kind of like pulling my punches on the left. ever listened to Faithless? This is a Faith. I don't even know what song this is. It's a mix of something, some Faithless song. Is that music up? Can y'all even hear it? It's the only kind of music I listen to, really, though. Well, that and industrial. But although I did go to see Ringo Starr, that's because my daughter likes Ringo. You know what I think the best form though ever is? This is thanks for the reacts. This is me not leaning forward, and this is with my shoulder blades down. Thanks for the reacts. This is my ballroom posture. Thanks for the reacts. We'll say that's 50 because I lost count. That's gotta be close to 100. Anyway, this dummy's up against the wall. I gotta move it. Mia! What's up? And what's up, Sunbaked? We'll see what I'm surprised that TikTok doesn't ban these songs. Alright, everybody, we started this morning at 30,000. Then we got almost 3,500 on my first broadcast today. We're at about 3,000 off this. We're gonna get 2 sets and we're gonna have 3,000 tonight. We're streaming till about midnight, I guess. We might get a little later depending on what chat's like or how things are going. I'm gonna do 2 sets. Then we're gonna get that water out of the freezer before it explodes. It won't explode yet, but because that water bottle's done. All I've been doing my whole life is swinging swords, drinking water, eating some grapes. I'm going to see where this mix is at. Yeah, it's about done. Let me put a different mix on here. Oh, this is a great one right here. It'll probably play an ad. No ads. How's this not playing ads?
The easiest way.
Oh yeah. Let's actually go see if that water's ready now. I got this fan on. It's such a chill night inside. It's up there, Wyatt. It's up there, Richard. We're gonna get. Oh, I love this song too. We're gonna get the water bottle out of the freezer. We're gonna get a couple more sets in here. We're almost at 3,000 for the night, so that's crazy. 3,000 hits this morning. 3,000 hits tonight. That's 6,000. I'm gonna just put this one here in the fridge. I'm looking at TikTok flashes all these things. I don't know what the heck that little thing says up there. I hope everybody's still having a good time. We're keeping a decent average for the watchers. Everybody's just like parked on this channel. I appreciate it. Ooh, I have a Red Bull in there. I'm so tempted to drink it, but then I'll just be up. So here's my predicament: is that I'm awake now. I have to clean some things around the house. That's the thing that sucks, is that I've been spending so much time sword fighting. I gotta do dishes. I gotta put laundry away. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta do all that stuff still. So I'm probably gonna, we'll hit midnight. We'll see where we're at. You know, I'm not saying I'm gonna get off, but I probably will. But we got at least 20 minutes, everybody. Ba, ba. what's up, Wyatt, by the way? This is my 1 million sword strike goal. Oh! Jesus, froze at the top. Oh, it's so freaking good. Worst thing in the world is it would be like to not have access to drinking water. And grapes, pretty good. Give me some energy. Get a couple sets in, we're gonna be at 3,000. Oh yeah. No fights this weekend. I signed up for the next thing I have coming up is Dragon Con in September. There's a Boo Hurt tournament coming up. I would have gone to it, but it is there's 2 Saturdays. I go to Pensick, which is like what's up there, Dale? Does anyone here know what Pensick is? The SCA event, right? Hold on, I gotta fix the dummy. It's the sheet that it's on is coming off, and it's dirty on the bottom. That's why I have it on this sheet. See if I can spin it around. I don't want the carpet getting messed up. But honestly, so much of it rubbed off on this sheet. It's actually a sheet that they use for surgeries. It's a sterile sheet I got from the hospital that they didn't need. But Pensick, it's like the SCA thing, right? What the next Boo Hurt tournament I want to do just happens to be on. I have to be there for the first Saturday and the last Saturday to set up camp and to take it down. So like I sort of can't get out of that. I'm signed up for Dragon Con. I'm signed up for the Tidewater Dogs Award at Castle tournament. So that's September and November. If things go like usual, we'll probably have our cage matches here in October. Where are you at? Again, can you remind me? Like how far away are you from Pittsburgh area? And in December, there's probably going to be a fight, another local fight here. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a left-handed set after this. Canada. Oh shit, that's right. Chris fought with Canada. He was just here a little bit ago, or he's fighting with Team Canada. Did Canada just fight in Colorado? Chris, who was just here a little bit ago, I didn't reply to him because I was driving. I just saw I had a couple new messages and I forgot. He was saying somebody's either fighting with Canada for Melee or he just fought with them. He was just in Colorado. Ooh, oh, there's that place where, see, I hit that dummy. Something me hit, the repetitive buckler hits. I gotta watch. I'll have to see how I wake up in the morning. I feel alright, but that's that little weird twitch feeling in my hand. From smacking the dummy too hard. Because that's what Canada, right? They have the national team. Is that how that works? And that's from like across the continent, or not the continent, the country, right? You'd have to refresh my memory on that. But when I was at Carolina Carnage, I talked to is it North Blood? And I remember them telling me something like that. Like they only had one national team or something. So is that like, oh, are you? Oh, nice. Well, were they just in Colorado too? From what I understand, from what I think, what I heard, this is like a couple years ago, but there's just like one national team. Oh, seamstress, if you're still there. Oh shit. So I was saying these blisters I got were from the work gloves. Not the once I start wearing these thin slates, I haven't had a skin issue since. The first day I wore those stupid work gloves, and they had those stupid seams where I got the blisters. Since I've been wearing the thin slates, I haven't had an issue after like 30-some thousand hits now. You know what? If you ever watch like how my hips move, I sort of like have a ballroom dancer hip movement, I think, too. Yeah, my body mechanics don't come from sword fighting, they come from dance. Nice, thanks for the reacts. Okay, maybe it means something coming up. I'll ask him, but my Chris, who's just here, he's fighting with them or fought with them. Must be something coming up. Thank you for the reacts. The best way to walk around is by doing ballroom dance moves. Hey everybody, we're at, I think I cut that set a little short, but I know we went over a couple times too, so it's close enough. We're at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, we're at 3,500. Oops, there goes the marker. Jenny! Oh! Shit. I realize you're Jenny too, okay. I see. It says like someone's name, and it'll say your screen name. So now I can connect that. I don't know why it does that. It's like the SCA. We all got like 2 names. All right, now I connect. Because I saw earlier when I was looking at the stats. Yeah, I wonder what mine says. But anyway, I was looking at the stats earlier. When I was making like my highlight clip from the AM stream, and it said the seamstress, but then whenever I just looked at it, it said Jenny. I was like, wait a second. I was like, is that a different person? It's the same avatar or whatever. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why they do that. Just to confuse people like me. Come on, beat drop. All I did growing up was listen to techno. I still do. I said take that pommel and I forgot what number we're on. Thanks for the reacts. I've one time switched my hand and started fighting like this. Because I was fighting Heather at this event we had down here, and she kept smacking me in the leg, and then she had my saber trapped. And so yeah, oh, they definitely are, like, legit. And she had my saber trapped, and she hit me in the leg. So I was like, you know what? So I grabbed my saber with my buckler hand, and I just started fighting like this. I was like, is that in the rule books? I don't know. We'll say that was 40 because I lost track. I got too excited about the pummel. probably about 100. The thing is, like, I'll get excited, like, I was like, oh, Pell Strike, and then I was like, oh, I don't remember what number we were on. Just so everybody knows, the next 3 days are probably all going to be inside, and they're all going to be in the morning, except tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably like around like 2, 3 o'clock. Thanks for reliking the live. Oh, a frozen water bottle is great right about now. Did I write that set down? I don't think I did. Shoot, now I forgot if I wrote that set down. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Because it was a set before that where I was like, oh, we're at 3,500. I want to get a guest counter on here one day, like who will be here and clicker just count for me. You want to see something weird? You might have seen this before, but like look at how my thumb is now like evolved to stick out farther from longsword, I guess. Or sword fighting. I don't know why. I noticed that. Like it's been like that for a while. It's not like there's not like a bone growth or something. It's literally like my joint is now different. Is that weird? I don't understand why it does that. It has to be like my body must adapt to sword fighting or something over the years. I got these little like, I've always kind of had those, but this muscle here, which is kind of, I just can't see it in this light. But anyway, look at all these blisters I got from wearing work gloves. Weird stuff. Your body just turns into a sword fighting machine after a while, I guess. Sword thumb. Is that a thing? Or did you just make that up? Alright. I have plenty of time to do this. Again. Yeah. We're gonna screenshot that. That could be a good highlight. Sword thumb. Post that as a. I wish it saved the clips with the chat. Well, I'll try and like overlay that with it or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna have all kinds of time now. I was talking to somebody on one of these apps. I figured I'd just like go for it today, see if she wanted to meet up. Never got a reply back. So that means that I got plenty more time to hit the dummy. And we're hitting it a million times. I mean, I'm just like hitting it left, right, the whole night. Like it's technically I'm hitting the dummy, but oh my god, like it's gotta be monotonous for people. If it wasn't for us just talking and things like that, like I might put a poll up to see if we should have a topic of the night. Because sometimes I'm just like, man, I mean, every night I'm just like this. Although now we got some music or something, but still, like, someone will watch a million of this. So it's got to be about the chat, and us having a chat because I mean, it is like literally the same thing all night. 3,500, 3,600 hits, and it's just this with a little bit of longsword in the middle. I'm not even like really killing the dummy anymore because I'm like, man, that was putting so much wear and tear in my body. But I am trying to do like right now, I am trying to just be able to talk and like mindlessly do these combos where it's like 1, 2, 3. And at least holding my shield up here somewhat to guard my head. So I can actually like talk to chat and literally like in my head I'm not even thinking anymore. It's like that's the thing, that's the combo. Or this one. Just grab them. Pretend we're dancing. Or bop, 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 bop. I do like this. Across the side of the head. Follow up with shield punch. The only thing is it leaves the right side of my head so open. Because when I come down, my sword is like it's so unnatural for me to get my sword back up. Thanks. Yeah, I think it's acceptable. I'm not just going like this. Like 500,000, 624, 500,000, 625, 500,000, 626. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally putting some effort into it. So anyway, all right, but well, it's 6 minutes till midnight. Maybe we'll keep going. We'll keep going for a little bit. What are we at? 1, 2, 3. We're almost at 4,000. Let me get in a faster set here real quick. Oh, let me turn this up. Maybe I won't turn it up because then I'll be like screaming at the mic. What's up there? Oh, Boo the Herd is here. Oh yeah, music's up. Boo, what's up? Do we all know each other, everybody? Boo the Herd's in the house. Thanks for the reacts. I know we were talking about shield placement earlier. I forgot to say this is don't hit your shield. One of the great things is you shove this in their eye slot. You come over your own head. Can't really kick the dummy inside. This is like a fitness class now. That was sort of a bad hit. I love that part of that song. That had to be in 100. I sort of lost count. Is that Texas? Or, which state? Or is that Maryland? I was in Poconos Saturday. Oh, no, I wasn't. I wish I was. My teammate was in here earlier. You know Chris Sander? He was here a little bit ago. He was up there. If you know them. Oh, I bet. One of these days, my daughter's just got too much horse riding stuff going on. I think I was talking about that in the earlier shift. A little bit of fitness class. Those are some crappy shield punches for fitness class, but boy, if I could have headphones when I was dueling, I'd probably have like all kinds of like cool stuff when I'm dueling. If I had headphones, I can listen to stuff like this. Whoops. Shield placement, everybody. Double time. They're up against the ropes. Wait, we don't use ropes. Thanks for the react. Oh man, if we could have headphones, I'd kill it out there. Thank you for the lights. As we're stuck inside here, at least we got some music. Thank you for the likes. Finish them. I don't know how to finish. I'm not a good finish him. I'm not a good finishing him person. Oh, the hamster alarm went off. We're gonna go peek and see if the hamster's up. Simon strap duty is so important. We did see Jimmy earlier though, everybody. Jimmy's not here now. The hamster alarm went off. Hey, yeah, that's cool if y'all ran into each other there. Simon strap duty is so clutch. I do that like when we have our local events. I'd rather let other people fight. Like, I'm eating grapes to keep myself going too. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right. One more set. Could be at 4,000. And it's about midnight. So we're still gonna count this set as night 10, but technically now we're on day 11. Actually, I don't have the room to do it in here. I'm not even on the camera. We need a horizontal format. One day we'll have greatsword day. That's not gonna work. I wanted to have greatsword for the last set. Alright, I'm a... German greatsword. I have a greatsword. The category would be great if more people had them. I'm gonna do a set of helicopters for the last... Should I go a couple more sets, everybody? I'm doing at least this one. Nice, nice. Heck yeah, it was... Alright, yeah, we'll see if we can get a helicopter around in without busting anything. Helicopter's my favorite. So a lot of times I hear people in the crowd going, I always hear Heather Santa going, do the helicopter! Get him with the helicopter. And actually, y'all know Ringo, who's really good, who does this? I got him with the helicopter. It's because his guard was so good in the center, and I was like just thinking of something to try and get around it. And the helicopter worked, but he stuffed my sword after that, and then he was up ahead of points because he had grabbed my sword and pulled it down and hit me a bunch of times. Thanks for the reacts. I don't even know if I'll be on the camera. All right, let's not just get off here yet. Slowing down. that was 100. Thanks for the likes. The Witcher Silver Sword. Thank you for the likes. We're not gonna go yet. That was the 4,000th hit. And today we're at 7,000. Oh no, I didn't even count the randoms. We've been over 4,000. Jesus, we did over 7,000 hits in a day. Which is the Witcher Silver Sword? Well, least favorite category. Although a sword and shield. Anyone else out there? What's your least favorite? You know why it's a sword and shield? Because I'm not as good at it as I think I should be. The other thing too, I'd always sign up for sword and shield, and then longsword and buckler, and then I would do sword and shield. My arm would be so tired. And I was like, I had to figure out one to drop, and that's that year I was doing good in buckler, where I got 3rd place at the Arnold. I was like, I'll just drop sword and shield. Buckler's kind of like buckler's over before you know it, you know. I don't know why I'm just not good at sword and shield. I think I should be better at it, but I'm not. I don't know. What's everybody else's thoughts on that? Oh, well, shoot. Yeah, you got an awesome teacher there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that good at it for some reason. I've won medals in like these little tournaments, but like at a Boohurt international level, like I wasn't doing well enough to stick with it. Longsword and buckler I've been doing pretty decent at lately. Yeah, you got a great teacher there. I would say polearm. I'm even worse at that. Saturday I fought polearm. Were any of you here when I said that? I got destroyed. Like, I didn't just not win a single duel. I didn't win a single round. I got killed. It was a lot of fun. What's up there? Oh, Omnidad, what's up again? How's it going out there in TikTok land tonight? Yeah, we'll do a couple more sets though. Let me take a quick tally of where we're at. So, 30, 33.5, 37.5. We're going to do at least a couple more sets. I know I was saying probably around midnight I'd get off, but yeah, I mean, if you try every category, like, that's definitely, I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll find something you're naturally good at. Maybe you'll find one you just think's fun. I think polearm's a lot of fun, but I suck at it. Like, I was thinking, all right, I use a big two-handed axe in melee. Like, how hard could it be? But it's so much different when you're just fighting one person and all their attention is on you. It's different when you're out there and you're hitting people. You know, you can run around like check somebody, you know, all that stuff. But when it's just one other person and you're their only focus and they have a polearm too, it's so it's so different. I wasn't really expecting it to be like that. Like, I literally got wrecked. I had a lot of fun though, and I watched the replay. I didn't do as bad as I thought, but plus I was in my melee armor, which has horrible mobility. You know, like I was saying, I can't even get my arms above here. So I try and block something, I'd just be getting hit in the head anyway. Well, but you know what? Maybe you could make up for it with a longer polearm. I was telling chat earlier today how like since I can't get my arms up, I was like intentionally missing the first swing, so I'd swing like with some extra distance, and I'd take my polearm one-handed, let it go, so it'd come all the way around, and it had all that momentum to get above my head, and then I'd be able to grab it about here when I'd finish the strike. The crowd is like, whoa! But really, it's just I can't get my arms above my head. Like I just improvised. I was just trying to survive. But the crowd would go, whoa! Longsword. Hello. I've been doing that all night. I'm just like not on the camera. Hello. Get some squats in. Whew. Get his legs a workout. I like this song too. Now I'm on the camera. I just hit them sideways. Now I'm not looking. Hello. I see chat's going. Be there in a second. Yeah, I was saying earlier too, I need to get a guest counter on here. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, you know one of my favorite categories is? Did y'all ever do, or do you ever hear of at least, or like ever, you know what a crowd choice is? When the crowd picks who wins? I swear to you, I don't think I've ever lost a crowd favorite fight. Even if I shouldn't have won because I got outscored. Like crowd favorites are like the best. I tell you, what's up everybody just tuning in? We got another set coming up. Don't tune out just yet, Dan. Crowd favorites, right? Here, listen to this. My saber needs some work. You all hear that? But yeah, crowd favorite. Even if I'm blowing points, like I do all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, I'll be standing like this. I do like ridiculous movements, like this kind of stuff. You know, like when I'm standing there, like people don't know what, like they twirl up behind my back a little bit. Then you're hitting stuff, and there's nothing like. Just throw a kick at someone's head, even if you don't connect, you know? Yeah, you just act like you're in a movie, basically. Like you fight for real, but you just act like a movie character. If someone holds their shield, you know what my favorite thing to do with crowd choices are just like crazy kicks. Why am I always like off this camera? You know, is it even if you have to like plant your, because you can't do it if you have to plant your sword in the ground, but go for like a high kick or something. Kick people like as high as you can. Do stuff like this, like even if it's a one-handed sword thing, grab it with two for a hit or two. You know, do some things like this, and if you miss, you just make it look so epic. And you just stand there. The crowds will go, oh. Here's another one. If someone has a shield, this is so funny too. On crowd choice, don't hit their head, don't hit their leg, smash their shield. It makes such a loud noise. If someone's standing there and you just go boom, boom, into their shield. Everyone goes, whoa! I'm telling you, crowd choice is my favorite. There's nothing like it. There's someone that fights with Akron, Craig Nyhart, and I fought him at Ohio Ren Fair, and he clearly beat me, but because I tried to kick him in the head twice, and I just hit them in his shield and stuff like that, like people just like voted for me. All right, let's get another set in here. We'll just use this longsword for a minute. Oh yeah. Well, in a pro fight though, you know, you can roll in a pro fight. Just let them see if you're allowed to do pro fight rules, because then there is no point of contact then. And I made sure of that too because we were trying to think of like throws and stuff, and I was saying, well, why can't you do those? You know, they do all those judo throws where they like grab people and you like get down on a knee or something, right? I was like, I know that people know what I'm talking about. And they're like, yeah. They're like, well, there's no reason you couldn't put your knee on the ground. I never tried it, but yeah, if you're doing just like pro fight rules, shoot, you could. Oh, I've like done a backdrop on somebody. It was I threw him on the ground, and instead of like jumping on him and hit. No, I did hit. Sorry, I did punch him. I threw him on the ground. I hit him about 3 or 4 times, and then I jumped up, and I just jumped as high as I could and threw my arms up. But I landed on him backwards, and I swear I almost broke my back. But it was like the coolest thing I ever did. Everyone was like, whoa. Like, there's no way I'm losing that. I jumped on somebody's back before. I did that in a real pro fight, actually. I ended up losing, though. But he had a... it was this saber. He had caught it, and he was holding on to it. So I stepped to the side, and I pulled it out. I was sort of already behind him. So I just, like, got behind him, and I jumped up on his back. And he was like... Oh, like face first into the ground. Everybody loved that. Jump at people? I jump at people in real duels, so anyway. I don't even care if somebody's like the best in the world. I still like to do jump attacks. You always catch someone off guard at least once with one. Spencer Waddell, I made him laugh. I jumped at him, and I hit him. I jumped up to the air, he just started laughing. And I hit him, and it counts as a point. We were both laughing. I was like, dude, I couldn't get past your shield. So I just decided I'd jump up and hit you like that. Like one of these. You know? Someone's like got real good shield defense. You know, you're probably gonna lose anyway. You want to get a point? How about that? Can they lift their shield this high? How high can I jump on camera? Yeah, get your shield up above this. We're going to do 3 more sets. This is counting as one of them. That's one. And then I'll probably go to, yes! Oh, Boo the Hurt. Good call. That same thing. I was just thinking, I'm going to get like 3 more sets, and I'm probably going to get off too. Just a fair warning, everybody. Good night. Boo, thanks for coming in. Boo the Hurt, everybody. Glad we all got to hang out and talk. A couple more sets, and I'm not going right to bed, but I got to see what this Warframe update's all about. Let me turn this music down a bit. The whole new Warframe gameplay dropped. I haven't even played it. I've been just swinging swords. What's up there? Not a fat American. What's up? And what's up there? Beagle Tunes. Cool name there. All right, let's get another set. 2 more sets to go here. And everybody that's crazy. Who's just been averaging the concurrent viewers is awesome. It's much better than like it hasn't even been a couple weeks. Boy, time is just not flying. You want time to slow down? Do 1 million hits on a Pell. But yeah, I think when we started, it was just a couple times just me and someone else. That's cool though. I'm glad people stick around. I hope it was an entertaining broadcast. Just so everybody knows, I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be on tomorrow. It's going to either be early in the daytime. I'm thinking it might be more around like 3 p.m., 3 or 4 p.m. But then, what is today? See, look, I'm talking, I'm doing that whole thing. I said, this is the combo I just wanted to get in my head. I'm just doing it. Like, I'm just on autopilot. I've done this so many times now in the last couple days. Anyway, what is today? So, yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm working all of them at night. So, I'll probably get on around 3 p.m. tomorrow. Saturday morning is going to be... Oh, shoot. I'm taking my daughter somewhere. Yeah, Saturday morning is going to be... Oh, man. That was weird. I missed the dummy and my wrist didn't want to spin all the way. I'm taking my daughter somewhere for... Yeah, so Saturday morning is going to be really early. Like, as soon as I get off work. And it's probably going to be an hour stream max. And then Sunday will be like probably about the same thing, 7:30, 8 a.m. But it'll be a longer stream. Then I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. My daughter will probably be here, so those broadcasts will kind of just vary depending on what we have going on. But don't worry, we're going to have this broadcast every day. And every day afterwards, I will have the update highlight video. Today's highlight will probably be when I fought blindfolded. If you weren't here for that, I don't even know what it looks like either, because I couldn't see anything. But I did have a blindfolded set. I'm guessing, through my whole little commentary there, that we probably hit about 100. So we're going to do one more set. And all the next 3 broadcasts are going to be here inside. Because then I can just do this, then I can just go get a shower and go to bed. All my stuff's inside. I don't have to worry about bringing like all this crap indoors. That's the thing, when I stream outside, I gotta go grab everything. I gotta run wires for the phone charger, that spotlight that I was using. The lighting's a little bit better today. I'm just gonna preemptively, I say that word so much. I'm just going to ahead of time put that set on there. This is how many we did tonight. Oh, it's crazy. So tonight, that's 4,513 strikes once the set's done, which is nuts. Should I do some more? No. Whoops. There goes the cylinder. I'm surprised I'm not bored out of my mind. You know why I'm not? Because I'm talking with everybody here. That's why I'm not bored out of my mind. I am so glad we're live streaming this because I could not do it just on my own. I'd have been bored out of my mind already. I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna do a different combo here though. We gotta get to that other combo I had. That was all like the two to the right, 2 offside hits with the buckler shot. All right, here we go. Like it was this. 1, 2, 3. It's. Whoops, that was wrong. That was wrong. I wanted to do 1, 2. So it's 2 and a surprise buckler, but no, I'm actually hitting him in the back of the head. That was wrong. 1, 2. I'm ending so my foot's here, so I'm not totally off balance. I might maybe be better to spin all the way around. And this is just stupid stuff in my head. I'm thinking this might be a cool combo. I feel like that buckler hit is not really doing too much though. That's a little better. Nope. That's it. I gotta hit with the buckler as I'm stepping to the right. All right. So tell you what, that is about it for tonight for me. I gotta take a shower. I gotta see what this Warframe update is, and Let me get this off of here, everybody. I do appreciate everybody who came by. We're gonna write that set down. We did. Oh, I already wrote that set on there. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4,513 hits tonight. That's just crazy. And then in the morning, this is what it was in the morning here. So there we go. Well, which way is which with this? So we're doing pretty good. I cannot line this up. Oh my God! It's because it's backwards. Why? There we go. All right. So yeah, that's a lot of work, everybody. I appreciate everybody who hung out. Even if you don't chat, good seeing everybody. Hope it was entertaining. Oh man, I'm gonna probably stretch for a minute, and then I'm gonna take a shower. And I'm gonna pass out. I appreciate everybody who came by, and if you come by tomorrow, it will be probably around 3 p.m., at least for a little bit, because then I have to go to real night shift. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope it was enjoyable, and we'll see you soon. We're well on our way to 1,000,000 strikes.